Welcome to the pull list. I am Dan, and it's Tag Team Thursday, and it is my segment. Thank you to Rod, John, and Tony Oldwolf for starting us off. I will be followed by Brandon Comixkings, and it's going to be getting closed out by Justin No Good Comics. I also want to start out by saying thank you to everybody who watched and also participated in the Ink Panels Graphic Novel Book Club this past Saturday night. Especially John and Justin, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it so much for making that episode happen. All right, let's get started. DC Comics, American Vampire, number 7 of 10. This part is running down American Vampire 1976. We got Francesco Francavilla and Tula Lotay inside doing art on this, so that gets me very excited. Also coming out, we have Batman the Detective number 1 by Tom Taylor and Andy Kubert. Not sure how I feel about Tom Taylor doing Batman, but this is getting a lot of hype. There's a lot of variants for this I saw. Willing to check it out. We have Batman Urban Legends number 2. This one kind of caught me by surprise for an anthology book. It was actually fairly good, issue 1, so I'm kind of excited to check out number 2, and I'll be picking up the cover C by Derek Chu, and that has Katana on it. And if anybody hasn't read The Untold History of the DC Universe that came out last week by John Ridley, it focused on Katana and her time with the Outsiders. And holy fuck did it go in on Deathstroke, calling him a rapist and basically a pedophile. So that was a thing. Not wrong, though. So, Joker number 2 comes out. I still have yet to read issue 1, but I'm picking it up just to kind of, in case I end up liking issue 1. My read pile's real bad right now, like super bad. Superman number 30, cover B by Enoch Lee. I've been really liking this Philip Kennedy Johnson run so far, so I'm in it for another couple of issues at least. Wonder Woman 771, I'm picking up for no other reason than this amazing Joshua Middleton cardstock variant. His covers have just been fire. His art has progressed so much over the years. So, yeah, it's a cover buy for me. From Image Comics, Birthright number 48 comes out. There's 2 issues left after this. Joshua Williamson has been telling this tale of a kid who was basically walked in the woods with his family and disappeared, and then came back like 20 years older, even though he's been gone for a shorter amount of time, and finding out that he's there to kill wizards and basically try to end the world. I know that's a really bad synopsis, but that's kind of what happened. Homesick Pilots number 5. I'm fucking loving this series. It's kind of a haunted house story. It's a little bit punk. It's got everything. This, as far as I'm concerned, is probably the best Dan Waters writing so far out of his books that I've seen. Trad Moore is on the B variant, and I'm digging it. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but for some reason, I'm just digging the style on it. Carmen number 2 comes out. It is a 5-issue limited series, and it kind of surprised me because I was not expecting to like Yem March as a writer, let alone his art kind of worked in it. So I'll be checking that out. From Marvel Comics, Children of the Atom number 2. I kind of liked issue 1. It kind of left me guessing of what the hell's going on in the book. Like, what's up with these kids? Like, do they actually have powers or do they not? Little things here and there. They're sprinkling breadcrumbs in a trail for you to follow. So I'm in it. Daredevil number 29. There's not much more that myself, Rod, John, Brandon have not said about this book. Like, Chip Zdarsky just keeps bringing it. This is my favorite run since Brubaker Bendis. Not saying that the Wade run was bad, but this just has a little bit of everything. More street level, and Chichetto's art's just been good stuff. Dark Hawk, Heart of the Hawk number 1. It's got an Enoch Lee cover. I'm basically picking it up just out of nostalgia because I remember Dark Hawk being a big thing for me when I was in high school. I'm not going to say what year because that's just going to date myself real hardcore there. So I'm just going to avoid that, but it was a long time ago. Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon #4, really awesome Carrie Andrews variant cover. I've been liking what Larry Hama is doing with this story. I'm not a huge Iron Fist fan, but I've been enjoying it. It's been a nice little journey. Star Wars Bounty Hunters #11. I've said it before, I'm a shill for Star Wars. Like, I'll buy it, and then you have the jabroni bounty hunters like Zuckuss and Forlom popping up. This has Bosk on the cover. I'm gonna buy it. Like, it just calls to me. Thor #14, we're ending the Prey storyline with Donald Blake. I can't wait to see where Donny Cates takes this. It's a story that I never thought of before or even pondered, like, this kind of thing happening, and Donald Blake is just batshit insane, and I'm loving what he's doing here. Nick Klein's art's not always a favorite of mine, but sometimes it really works, and you add in an Oliver Coipel cover to this, and it is a buy for me. Wolverine #11, it's Wolverine and Omega Red, and they're going after Dracula. It's a story. I don't know. Like, I'm Benjamin Percy has not let me down so far. I'll read it. Fuck it. I don't even really give a shit about Dracula since the Tomb of Dracula books. So getting into the indie stack, Abstract Studio, we have Terry Moore's Serial #3. Totally outside of like the normal Terry Moore book. And it might not be for everyone because it's black and white, but I'm loving this story because it's just so different from Terry Moore. Aftershock Comics, Maniac in New York #3 is coming out, and never did I think a writer from The Daily Show would be putting out a book like this, and I love it. It just... The whole way the storytelling's gone from the last issue, introducing all these people on the subway, only to find out they're all gonna die. From the Maniac Harry. Check it out if you haven't. Issue 1 might be a little hard to find for the first printing. Second printing is out there. We also have Scout's Honor #4. I am in the middle of reading issue 1 right now, so by the time this comes out next week, I will have read all of it. I've basically just kept buying because of what John and Rod have been saying about it, and others about how good it is. So, blind buying, but I'm putting my trust in them. AWA Upshot, Chariot #2. Chariot #1 took me by surprise. I was not expecting to like it like I did. I like Brian Edward Hill as a writer, but he's also like flopped superbly and spectacularly like on Fallen Angels that he was writing, and what a shit show of a book. Totally just did not have the voice of the characters, and it did not go well with me at all. And apparently others, because it was canceled real quick. But Chariots, I've liked it. They're probably going to explain more of what happened with the girl who owned the car before, who's now a hologram in the car and is kind of controlling the car, making it sentient. Again, was not expecting to like it, and ended up like finishing it and being like, you know what? I'm kind of excited for the next issue. From Boom Studios, Proctor Valley Road #2. I didn't love issue 1. I'm gonna give issue 2 a try, and if I'm even like lukewarm on it, I'm probably gonna drop it. From Dark Horse, Black Hammer Visions #3. This one is done by Chip Zdarsky and Johnny Christmas. Cover A is a Zdarsky cover, and it is with Slam on the cover, with Chip writing it. I have no idea what the story is going to be, but it's got to be better than the Jeff Johns one with Lady Dragon, Madam Dragonfly in the last issue. Like, yeah, it was fucking terrible. So I love the Black Hammer universe and these characters, so I'm hoping this is going to be a good one. Oh, Abraham Slam, that's the character. God, why did I not remember? Grendel's Devil's Odyssey number 5 comes out of 8. I have not seen this book come out in 4 or 5 months now. I'm not sure why it was on a hiatus. It just was. So, a little disappointing, but I'm a huge Grendel fan. I have Grendel tattooed on my leg. So, excited to see this come back. From IDW, we have Chained to the Grave number 2. Issue 1 was interesting, wacky, and weird, so I'm going to check out issue 2. Also, we have another very delayed book, Lock and Key Sandman, Helen Gone, number 1. I'll be picking up the J.H. Williams cover. I can't wait to see what the fuck this story is about. I love both universes, so I can't wait to dig in. Vault Comics, we have The Autumnal number 6, a great horror book. I'm not sure exactly 100% what's going on yet. They've had hints and little things here and there where it started reminding me of that horror movie, Darkness Falls. So if you haven't checked it out, I think Trade 1 should be coming out. So that's my pull list for next week. And Sunday the 18th, Carlito and I will be getting together and starting our Celluloid and Scotch live stream, where we're going to talk about once a month movies coming out. We're going to be talking about HBO Max a lot this next week, because just Zack Snyder's Justice League and Kong vs. Godzilla. And I have a nice Glenlivet 12 year that I will be dipping into during it, since, you know, it is celluloid and scotch, so I have to have a little bit of scotch. So anyway, thank you, and head on over to Brandon Comixkings' channel for his video. I believe he's doing a pre-recorded this week. And then Justin, the closer, No Good Comics, just 20-25 minutes, expect it. Thank you, everybody. Take care, and see you next week. Bye-bye.